Testing, testing. You already know who it is. Back at you with another video. Thanks for watching. We going to the top. All right, we ain't never gonna stop. Now, we live in a materialistic society, and so many things are surface level. So many things are surface level because with the use of internet, each of us has a way of portraying ourselves online and allowing others to perceive us in however way we project ourselves. And a lot of it's not authentic. And also, another reason why a lot of things are not authentic is because with everything being online and all these cameras around, it's like out here when you have the ability to be called out. You know what I'm saying? Like as a person, there's eyes everywhere and there's cameras everywhere. So it's like people out here are afraid to make mistakes or afraid to look stupid in certain situations because they know they're going to be able to be called out and be called dumb and all these other words. It's something on how when a person acts in the present moment and then it gets caught on film, and then afterwards when the video gets posted online on whatever they're doing, several people are commenting on what went wrong and how their behavior was wrong. And it's tough. It's tough seeing someone act in the moment and then you're over here analyzing it over and over and over again. You're just seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to judge, but a lot of people who are judging are people who didn't even experience what that person is experiencing. They didn't even go through what that person is going through. Like going to a basketball game, the fans will have the most to say, but the fans are not even the ones who are playing. You see, these people out here, you can call them fans, you can call them an audience. They're out here and they're watching and they can see you with this thing called internet. So it takes strength to be vulnerable and to be authentic. But to me, it's rewarding because you'll attract people who are more in tune with the real you. There's always games on how you want to play things, and there's always scenarios. Just because you play, I could go on and on. Okay, but so society is materialistic, right? Okay, and then there's people saying on how it's true on how when you reach a milestone or you obtain something materialistic, you cherish it for a little bit, and then it's like the high goes back down. This thing, dopamine and just in drugs, right? It's like when you experience that first initial feeling of like when you first get a gift and you open the box, it's like that. You just feel so good. You feel so excited. And then that moment goes away. As humans, we keep chasing that feeling over and over and over and over again. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Anyways, so being in tune with yourself, being happy within yourself and not allowing these external things to dictate on how you feel. that is so powerful, you know. But see, here's a cool thing though about, you know, obtaining materialistic possessions is that when you set a goal, when you want to obtain something that you don't have and you end up getting it, it's satisfying knowing that you became that person that obtained that thing. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I set an intention to go get a Lamborghini. I don't have a Lamborghini right now. Once I get that Lamborghini, it might become normal to me. It might become, you know, type of everyday life. But I will forever be happy with the person that I became to get that Lambo. See, that's the thing that a lot of people say, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the car. It's about the person that I became to get that car. The car's just a car, right? But there's limits and there's restrictions, and you got to be a certain type of person. You got to have a certain type of money just to drive it. You know, if a Lambo was 20,000 and everyone was driving Lambos, people wouldn't want a Lambo. That's the benefit of money. See, money separates people. That's what it does. This thing, a whole bunch of just digits, you know what I'm saying? And money's getting printed all the time, man. All it does is just separate people. You know, racism, right, with black and white and Hispanics and Asians and all that. You know, to see who has money and see who doesn't. And if you got money, you can hang over here. If you don't have money, you can hang over here. It's splitting people once again. So many ways that people are divided. You know, right? We have this internet, right? We can listen to everybody and we can be connected, but at the same time, there's multiple ways on how the society is divided. But it's divided on purpose. And with division becomes competition. And once again, you can never compete with anybody else. You have to compete with yourself. A major lesson I learned in yoga is that you can't worry about what the person next to you is doing. See, I'm coming into this yoga class, right? I came into this yoga class a beginner, and I'm seeing in the middle of the class, I'm seeing people doing all these inverted positions and all these flexible positions. People are doing splits and they're twisting their body a certain way that I can't fully do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at them, I'm like, God damn, like, this is wild. But it's not about that. You have to handle your stretches. You have to handle your business your best way. You know, this is not a race. We are all on a different path, going at a different pace. You can't worry about what the next person is doing. Don't compete with someone with racing them at their own race. No. Just race your best way and do what's best for you. I'm saying there's going to be people online with strategies and ways to better their life, right? But it doesn't mean that all their strategies is best for everyone. Everyone's different, man. Everyone's unique. Everyone has different weaknesses. Everyone has different strengths. This game of life is about the knowledge of yourself, knowing your limits. Maybe you have no limits. Remember, having no limits begins here, mentally. You know, man, I've been seeing so many synchronicities in the universe. I 100% do believe in good karma and bad karma. See, I think now that when you're on a path of self-improvement, or it doesn't even have to be self-improvement, when you're just on a path of just being your best version, right? And being a good human being. I believe good karma happens to you because you're just on a good path of life. You have good energy about you, and then you spread good energy amongst the people you're around. So that automatically like forces negative energy like away from you. When you're driving on the road, someone might have an attitude. You might just wave at them and smile. That's gonna like force negativity away from you. You're going to just be on a train of positivity. I think that life just leads you down the road amongst other positive people because you have those feelings within yourself. You know, you're feeling good. Okay, you might go and get yourself a burger at the beach right at 1:30. I'm telling you, when you walk into that restaurant at 1:30 and you're feeling the way you're feeling, you're connected with the people that are in that restaurant at the same time you are. You don't know how they're living their life. You don't know what you're doing, but for you to be at that exact location with the rest of the people who are at the exact same location as you're at, you guys are more connected than ever. Something that you guys are on the same frequency, you guys are on the same vibration, something is similar. I just heard Aaron Dowdy talking about on how he said when he's living in a lower vibration, he always attracts a certain type of people back to him. Every single time he's on his lower vibration. Life is like that, man. I've had personal realizations on where these certain type of people always come back around me when I'm on my high vibration or I'm doing things beyond my normal self. These certain type of people always come back around. Every single time. It's like I can predict the future. I can predict when someone is going to hit me up just based off of how I'm acting. I'm telling you, every single time.